everyone, I am Dr. Sindhu. Welcome back in part 2 of our MSW series. In this session, we will focus on the practical side of social work, the fieldwork curriculum, its importance and how it complements classroom learning. We will also explore the scope of MSW, including the career opportunities, and answer some of the most frequently asked questions by students. Let's start. Welcome to Learn with Dr. Sindhu. Fieldwork is the practical training component of the MSW program, learning by doing. It provides students with the opportunity to work in the real life social work settings such as NGOs, hospitals, schools, communities, and industries. Through fieldwork, students are able to apply the theories learned in the classroom into practical situations. It helps them understand social problems directly and develop professional skills such as communication, observation, documentation, and intervention. Fieldwork is conducted under the guidance of faculty supervisors and field practitioners, ensuring proper learning and professional development. It is also a compulsory part of all semesters, making practical learning an essential component of the MSW curriculum. In MSW, students are not sent directly to communities without proper training. Fieldwork is introduced in a structured and gradual manner, especially during the first semester, to prepare students for professional practice. The first component is Skill Lab. In Skill Lab sessions, students are trained in basic social work skills such as communication, observation, interviewing, record writing, and report writing. These sessions help students understand how to interact professionally with individuals, groups, and communities. Skill Lab builds confidence and prepares students before entering real field settings. The second component is orientation visit. During this stage, students visit different fields of social work such as NGOs, hospitals, industries, and community-based organizations. These visits help students understand various areas of social work, practice organizational functioning, and roles of professional social workers. Orientation visit provides exposure and helps students identify their areas of interest. The third component is the rural camp. Rural camp students stayed in a rural community for a few days to understand rural life, local culture, and community issues. They interact with people, observe living conditions, and learn how to approach community work. This experience helps students develop teamwork, leadership, and community engagement skills. These three components, skill labs, orientation visits, and rural camp, serve as the foundation of fieldwork in MSW. They prepare students gradually before moving into intensive field practice in the later semesters. In the second semester, students engage in concurrent fieldwork, which happens alongside classroom learning. This approach allows students to immediately apply theoretical concepts to practical situations. In MSW, concurrent fieldwork is typically scheduled twice a week for 6 to 9 hours per day. The exact days and timings are not fixed by the student. Instead, they are decided by the institution or the Department of Social Work. Students are sent to various social work agencies, including NGOs that work for women, children, and differently abled individuals, as well as community development organizations. The aim is to help students understand the role of a social worker in different contexts. They learn how to interact with clients, maintain records, participate in program implementation, and observe social work interventions in real life situations. This hands-on experience allows students to develop professional skills and gain a deeper understanding of social issues, which strengthen the foundation for advanced fieldwork and specialization in later semesters. Study tour is an important component of the MSW program. It is an educational field visit that provides students with exposure beyond the regular learning environment. During the study tour, students visit various agencies such as NGOs, hospitals, industries, and welfare organizations. In many cases, students also get opportunity to visit other states and sometimes even other countries. Study tour will conduct any one of the 4 semesters based on the university or a particular department decision. In the 3rd and 4th semesters, fieldwork is primarily based on a student chosen specialization. This allows students to gain in-depth knowledge and practical experience in the area of interest. During this semester, students also continue concurrent fieldwork, usually twice a week, 6 to 9 hours per day, combining class theory with hands-on practice. This ensures that learning is applied immediately in real-world settings. After completing the course, students undertake block fieldwork, which is a continuous 30-day placement in an agency or organization related to the specialization. This intensive exposure helps students consolidate their skills, understand professional responsibilities, and prepare them for a career in social work. Overall, fieldwork in the 3rd and 4th semesters combined with block fieldwork ensures that MSW students graduate with strong practical experience and specialized professional expertise. In every semester, next day of fieldwork report should be submitted to the faculty. We have now discussed the fieldwork curriculum in MSW, including skill labs, orientation visits, concurrent fieldwork, and specialization-based placements. This gives you a clear idea of how practical learning is integrated with theory throughout the course. However, fieldwork is a vast and important part of MSW, so we will take a separate session exclusively on fieldwork later to explore it in more detail, including real-life examples, tips, and experiences. Many people are curious to know the scope of a course before choosing it. This slide will give you a clear idea about the existing career opportunities and professional path that an MSW degree offers. In NGOs, graduates can work as program officers, social workers, or community organizers focusing on women, children, differently abled, or community development projects. In hospitals and healthcare settings, roles like medical and psychiatric social worker, counselor, or patient advocate help support patient care, rehabilitation, and mental health. Government and public welfare departments offer positions such as social welfare officer, child protection officer, probation officer, where graduates implement social welfare schemes and policies. Schools and educational institutions hire MSW graduates as counselors or career guidance specialists, assisting students in psychological and career development. In the corporate sector, MSW graduates can work in human resources or corporate social responsibility, bridging organizational goals with social impact. For those inclined towards research and policy, roles like social policy analyst or researcher allow graduates to contribute to program evaluation, development research, and policy formulation. Finally, international organizations and UN agencies hire MSW professionals as program officers or field coordinators to implement global development and humanitarian initiatives. Overall, MSW opens doors to meaningful careers where you can make a difference in society while growing professionally. Here are some frequently asked questions about MSW. The question 1, any age restriction to do MSW? Answer, no, there is no age restriction. Anyone who meets the eligibility criteria can apply. How are fieldwork agencies arranged by students or institution? Answer, fieldwork agencies are usually arranged by the institution or department of social work. Students may suggest or express interest in certain agencies, but the final placement is decided by the college to ensure proper supervision and meaningful learning. Question number 3, is fieldwork compulsory component for awarding the MSW degree? Yes. Fieldwork is compulsory in all semesters. Students must complete and pass the fieldwork evaluation, vivavocy or practical exams to be eligible for the degree. Question number 4, I have an introvert personality. Can I learn social work? Answer, absolutely. Social work is about understanding people, empathy, and problem solving. Introvert can excel by using their listening, observation, and analytical skills. Fieldwork and practice will gradually build confidence in communication and interaction. Is MSW only for India? No. MSW depends global career opportunities in NGOs, hospitals, and research. Hope you all now have a clear understanding of the MSW course, its structure, fieldwork, specialization, and scope. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. I'll be uploading more videos on social work and fieldwork related topics. So if you are interested, please subscribe the channel to stay updated. Many students, friends, or relatives of yours considering MSW after their graduate course, but they may not be getting the right information. So share these videos with them because if you know something useful, it is important to share. After all, sharing is caring. I will see you soon with a new learning session here on Learn with Dr. Sindhu. Stay curious and keep learning.